What's up? It's Tom. Twins recap for Tuesday, June 3rd. Let's get right into it. Walker Jenkins is a real baseball player. He's not a guy I made up. I was starting to wonder after a while. Twins top prospect missed nearly 2 months with a high ankle sprain. He played for the FCL Twins today. Some encouraging signs. He attempted a stolen base and he played in the field. So, obviously they're going to be extremely cautious with him. It's probably going to be a long journey back to Wichita. Probably they'll take it real slow, but he's back. He's playing. That's a great sign. Another interesting note came from Theodore Tollefson of Zone Coverage, reporting from St. Paul that Carson McCusker got some work in at first base pregame today. He did not play first base. He's not played in a game, but an interesting observation I wanted to pass along. You should support Theo's work. He does a great job reporting from St. Paul. And want to call out that the Dominican Summer League has started, and it has been pure chaos for the DSL Twins. On Monday in their season opener, they lost 23-9. And then today they lost 19-6 in a game they trailed 12-0 and came back to tie it up at 14-14 before giving up 5 runs in extra innings. Chaos. There's a reason why we focus on the full season minor league teams here. And Saints lost, Wind Surge won. We're going to take a big look at that one. Colonels were postponed, and the Mighty Mussels won. This Wichita game was crazy. As you see here, we're in the top of the 9th inning. Wichita trails 1-0. Ricardo Olivar in the 11th pitch of his at-bat here to lead off the top of the 9th inning, shoots one through for a base hit. What a battle that was. I think he fouled off 6 pitches. And then Noah Cardenas hits what looked like a double play ball, but their pitcher boots it. So Wind Surge still alive. Nobody out but Rubel Cespedes hits into a double play. Big momentum shift, although the tying run is still at third with 2 outs. Aaron Sabato up, 2 strikes. Can he do it? Aaron Sabato, yes, he punches this one through right past the second baseman to plate Olivar to tie the game at 1 in the top of the 9th with 2 outs and again 2 strikes. Tyler Dearden, who's heard all your bad Fight Club jokes, punches this one, and I don't know if that guy lost it or what, got a bad read, but it falls in. Either way, they walked the ball into the pitcher, not realizing time had not been called, and Aaron Sabato just decides to take third base. They throw it over there, and they throw it away, and he scores. So Aaron Sabato impacting the game with his legs, as he's known to do, of course. They go up. Here's how it ends. Rubel Cespedes fields this ball, fakes a throw to third, and heads up play by him and Tanner Schobel to backpick the guy at third. We didn't really get a good view of that. Of course, they didn't show the replay because that was the home team was Northwest Arkansas, so they weren't about to play that again. But nice heady play by the Wind Surge there, and a gutsy win for them, winning 2-1. Wow. Here is the starting pitcher rundown. Woods Richardson struggled for the Saints, gave up 3 big home runs, but did work on his splitter some, a new pitch for him. Aaron Rozek was amazing for the Wind Surge, and Dylan Quested continues to walk too many guys. Really good arm, but too many walks. On the hitting side, Jose Miranda homered, Patrick Winkle homered for the Saints as well, Demiri Pena homered, and we're going to take a look at Jay Thomason, who had a big night you see down there. We're going to take a look at his whole at-bat that ended in a home run. This is a 7-pitch at-bat for Jay Thomason. A lot of 7s going on here. This was his 7th home run of the season. He also stole his 17th base of the season tonight. He was the Twins' 17th round pick out of Air Force from last year. So maybe that's his lucky number. I don't know. He wears number 20. But Jay Thomason, yeah, he's having a great year. 451 OBP and a 556 slugging. That's a 1,007 OPS in the year. I don't know how he hit this out, to be completely honest. Goes the other way, gets way under it. This thing just had carry forever for Jay Thomason. A third baseman by trade, plays a lot of first. Got some swagger there. Does mix in at second base and left field even too. So I've really enjoyed watching him, Jay Thomason, this year for the Mighty Mussels, and have been kind of rooting for him to get a promotion, but that Cedar Rapids team is pretty stacked. So this is kind of the new system recap format. I know it's hard to say there's ever a format to these because they're constantly changing, but gonna go back to near daily. The minor leagues don't play on Monday. The full season teams don't play on Monday, so I'm gonna take that day off. But going back to 6 days a week, just wasn't working out really the way I was doing it twice a week. I didn't really like the way those were going, and I wasn't having as much fun, to be honest, too. Minor leagues only. We're going to not talk about the Twins here. I don't think the Twins need to be here. Some of you have expressed that in the past. Now that I can't really show highlights, I've been struggling with trying to figure out what I can do there. I feel like there's even less reason for me to talk about the Twins in these system recaps. I'll probably talk about them in podcasts, in other videos, other things. These will probably be shorter since there's no Twins as well. And, that's the bottom line is I'm trying to find the best balance of what works for me and what also I feel like is valuable for you. So that's the approach here. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. We'll talk again tomorrow.